Good morning. I just wanted to tell you something I learned from a man by the name of Jeff Olson. If you Google him, it's Jeff Olson, and he's been involved in a number of network marketing companies, and he's just made an absolute fortune. So the thing that I'm going to tell you, this video itself has life-changing information. The question is, I don't know if you want to or need to or feel like changing your life. But the old saying is, there is no fortune in your comfort zone, or something that Jeff quoted, there's no fortune in your comfort zone. So if you're not talking to sellers, or you're not talking to people that you run into on the street, or you're not talking to your local grocery store cashier or dentist, or whatever the case may be, you should have to be living the 3-foot rule. Within 3 feet of you, people should have an idea of who you are and what you do. If you don't feel like getting into it too much, make a little 3-sentence elevator speech on the back of a business card and give it to somebody and say, hey, if you ever come across someone that needs any help with real estate, have them give me a call. And if you're so inclined, you could make sure that you send them a nice thank you, or you can work that out with them. The other thing that I wanted to mention about fortune, the word fortune, the fortune is in the follow-up. So whatever you do, you want to follow up with calls that come in from a seller. If a seller calls you now, sometime today even, and they don't have any motivation, they've talked about listing it, they're renting it out, it's paying their mortgage, it's paying down their mortgage, and they may not have any motivation. So that's a good person to mail or email or call again in 90 days. Hey, just thinking about you, how are you doing? And as you build rapport with people, I've said this to a number of you before, every single person that you talk to in some form or fashion, they either are a buyer, a seller, or a potential lender. And it's how to talk to them about those things that's really, really important. And every once in a while, someone will say to me, oh, Tom, you make it look so easy. Well, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've talked to people for a long time. And my biggest value it can ever bring you is that the way I communicate with people is multifaceted, and it has a spirit of giving and contribution that most people don't approach other people with. I'm not saying I'm better or I'm special. I'm just saying that people want you to come at them with what you're going to do for them, not what's in it for you. And when they feel that you care and that you're interested and connected, they'll do things that you wouldn't expect them to do. I mean, we had a situation a few months back where someone in Asheville had a $75,000 offer on their house. It was a hoarder's house. It was a piece of junk, really. And long story short, the seller liked my associate in Asheville and accepted a $61,000 offer, even though he had a cash offer 2 weeks earlier for $75,000. And I think there was a posting the other day too, is that sometimes people negotiate through the Fortune Builders Network, and they'll get a good deal like that too. But again, it's very much about the relationship. So my biggest value to you is to help you negotiate with seller leads, and once you do follow up and maybe they're warm again, contact Shauna. We'll put it on the schedule, and help you negotiate. So I definitely look forward to working with you and negotiating with private sellers. I'm hearing this over and over and over across the country that the MLS has picked over, and a lot of people are looking at those listings. A listing that's on the market for over 50 grand that I might have been able to get it to a couple of years ago for 39, 40, 42. Everyone's bidding them up, and they're selling for like 75,000. And Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and the banks all know that, but it is what it is. No fortune in your comfort zone. The fortune is in the follow-up. And 3, you always want to let the other person, whether it's a buyer, seller, or lender, what you can do for them. Thanks.